Hey guys, Wild Old Man here. I was asked to do a follow-up video, believe it or not, for my for my box CC video I made yesterday. So one of the issues that a lot of people were saying is, they're not getting a lot of coins, and how was the best way to utilize the coins for Super Awakenings. Yesterday I explained that you don't want to Super Awaken somebody that you don't have to. That is This is an extra 3 coins here or an extra 1 coin here, right? To just unlock it to get that spot. And people also ask, well, what is a decent way to get coins to? The best way is, in my opinion, you guys should all use your coins to max out these right here, okay, for your festival coins. Once you have all of these characters 6/6, right? Because from the way it's showing, the um, the LRs are coming the way they're coming. They're probably going to be the festival characters to increase them to make them better, so that they're more usable, or they're usable again. Look at Lost Vein Melly. He hasn't been used in forever. Now, another thing, uh, people have been, this is my own speculation, is burn the light and dark coins. And the reason I say burn light and dark coins is, uh, if you go here, Trade of Meliodas has been out for over a year and a half now. Okay, been out for over a year and a half, and has not come to the coin side. Uh, this Merlin here came out after Melly. Okay, this Merlin is in the coin shop. This was the actual latest festival. My memory serves me correct. That was not like dark. Came after Esterosa, and Merlin's in the festival. So they're not going to do any light darks. They might eventually put Esterosa, but I don't think they're going to do any light darks. So, in my opinion, once you've used all your light dark coins, if you want to save them to try to see if Melly or the light dark characters come to the coin shop for fest units, be my guest and save them. Other than that, buy this hourglass right here. Do not waste your coins here. Do not waste them. This is a waste. Okay. 2 coins here will get you 14. If you do use your hourglasses properly, okay, you come over here, Fort Soldiers, go to special, open the clock tower. I actually have one more, so if I open the clock tower, I'll actually have to use it. You have to, there's 50% drop rate on the first round. So this is my current team that I'm using for it. Give me a second here. Team 5. Ragnarok Bond in anybody's attack defense gear. Okay. King, Fest King, New Wings King, Escanor, and this one right here, Liz. Attack crit, attack crit, attack. Just set them up for you can run if you have this team. If you have this team. If you don't have this team, then I suggest Where is he? There he is. All right. So, obviously, you'll switch Mael and actually, just thinking about it now. Um, Now, granted, the subs don't matter. All well, they matter, but they don't matter too much compared to other things. Where is she? Where's my Roxy? There she is. All right. This is literally how you want it set up. You could almost auto this. Um, what you would do is you can have it, and honestly, it could be HP defense. It doesn't matter as long as you have like any Arthur set would be just fine for this. Okay, and any HP defense set will work just fine for this. Okay, so what you would do is you would go King King, Arthur's AoE, wipe out the first stage, King, Chandler's attack card, Chandler's taunt for round 2. It'll take you 2.5 turns every time, and you'll be able to do this stage right here. Okay, as long as you literally have enough CC to go first, it won't matter. You'll be able to do this every time. You'll be able to do it successfully. If you're having issues with damage, as far as the Chandler goes, you can probably use attack. You can use attack defense. You can use attack crit. I don't do that because I'm not using this team anymore. But that's what you want to do for your broken clock tower for Super Awakening coins. Okay, when you're doing this. Like I said, if you're not strong, not as strong as I am, and you can't use this team to just two-shot everything, okay? You can still use this team. You will not two-shot everything. You will 2.5-shot everything if done properly. You'll basically said you'll just, if your King is strong enough, 3 AoEs, 2 with King, 1 with Arthur, will wipe out the first stage, and again second stage. Any King card with a Chandler disable card and taunt, he will counter himself and it will be done. Okay, that's the 2.5 turn team. This is the 2-turn team when you get strong enough. Now that's if you do it right, because you only have 30 minutes, right, for this once you unlock it. I could do it now. Like I said, I also recommend doing this on Sunday when it's half stamina because it is 55 apiece. So when you do this, the first stage, you have a 50% chance of getting a box on the first stage. If you don't get a box, jump back out, go back in, make sure you get a box. It doesn't matter if it's a bronze box, doesn't matter. As long as you get a box on the first stage, go and fight the boss. If you don't get a chest, back out. Back out, go back in, do it again. You'll want to do this all 12 times so that way you're getting your coins, because if you do it this way, you'll average between 27 to 30. Sometimes you will get more. Very rare chance you will get less. You'll average 27 to 30 every time for awakening coins, which you really, really need, because 30 coins is, let me see, I'll be nice and do, I'll super awaken Droll right here, okay? Okay, that's 12 just for the 900, right? So that's 27 coins to do stages 4 and 5. And that's not with, that's not if you're working on a character that you don't have SA6 and uh, let's use Deldry here. Okay, I want to super awaken Deldry. On top of it's going to take 15. It's going to take the exact same amount that it took me to get Drolls done, right? To awaken that way. So, like I said, you want to save the coins, super awaken who you can that you don't have to worry about, right? Because like I said, this is 27 coins this way. If you don't have the character already done, it's 33. So it's literally one hourglass is tiers 5 and 6 for one character. And you know, and as you saw, this was 6,000 with gear, right? 6,000 for the Super Awaken. With gear, it's 9,000. If you have your gear set up properly, whatever you're getting for Super Awakening, you'll get about 50% more in gear. So it was 6,000 if I'm right. I got 9,000. I got 9,000 instead of 6,000. So it's huge to make sure that your characters are geared properly. What's that? Where is he? You know, make sure your characters are geared properly. Make sure they have the proper HPs. Make sure they have the proper attacks. 12.5 or better for rare. 12.5 or better also for SSRs. The only reason why, you know, obviously I have these is because they're 15%. They're guaranteed. Now, like this piece here, I will eventually level this piece because of the extra defense. It'll give me, if I do both of these in rare, it'll give me about 1,500 box CC. I'm going to do it because I'm kind of too cheap to work on the SSRs until I'm done properly gearing all my characters in rare gear. Once my characters are properly geared in rare gear, then I will start to switch them out, as you can see I'm doing here. Now this is actually it's not a good piece. Like this is a good fodder piece. This part, don't get me wrong. These, I should actually automatically do this. And I'm going to show this. On average, if you're using anvils, okay, on average, for a 2.5, you should expect 16 rolls for all the stats on average. Granted, this happened. Thank you. Thank you, Netmarble, for actually not having me, like, normally this would be 700 anvils to get this roll, right? On average, it's the same thing. Like if you're especially with the rare, it's on average. This to do this is about 750,000 gold, and you know you can change the stats as well. Plus changing stats, plus the gear. So each piece here is about 2 mil. You know, just on average, just think of it that way. Each piece is about 2 mil. Now I'm going to show the difference. Excuse me, 56 227, right? 9.6, not very good rolls. So once you get up past 12.5, it is a considerable difference, because this piece will now be way better than any rare piece that I could put over there. Even at 15%, 12.5. A 12.5 SSR will beat a 15% rare. And the reason why, see here, if you notice, it keep going. Sometimes it'll keep going and going and going and going and going. I'm glad it's showing this part too. Okay, so 340 just for 3, right? Which is more than like the average. Like I said, it should be about 80 anvils. So 400 should be your average anvil run to get these to 2.5. I only did 3 slots in them at 340. Of course, as you guys saw on the earlier one, I got good rolls there in a very short period of time. So the average is what you're going to get here. Okay, so look at how much I went up real quick, right? Just by changing those stats. So that's why you want, when you're doing this, that's why you want to make sure that you, like I said, start with rare gear, be very cheap, then go up. Like I put this set on my Escanor, which will probably be my first character to 100. That I don't use anymore for CC, because the Escanors are still very high as far as CC goes. If you look, he's at 57 right now at 90 with SR gear. So you're going to want to max out your characters as much as possible to get the maximum benefit. Like, I got to take Magelda, I've got to get these done. That looks low. Oh, they're all right. And like once I start switching out, see, the thing is, once you're done all this and you're switching out to SR gear, your best bet is to come find these pieces that are just above 12.5, replace them with a good SR piece. Like this is the reason why I'm not using this. This is going to be for a strong character that I'm going to use all the time. Like I actually have, except for this piece, which I hardly ever get 520s. Yeah, the attack pieces are my weakest. But once I get get these done, I will be working on getting, I'll change this out for this piece here, and the difference will be huge. So that's what you want to do, guys, is once you're done changing the gear setup, so that, like once I'm done the rare defense pieces, start working on these pieces. Same thing here. Once I'm done, I've finished with these, start working on other pieces. It's going to take you a bit, but eventually you'll get your box about this way, okay? And that's what you want. You want, like, my box is not nearly as good as it could be, because I have a ton of characters I still got to get to 90. I got a ton of characters I still got to super awaken. But actually, since I have you right here, I'll show you guys what I did last time. Awaken, ascending, boom. Okay. And then just go through, hit super awakening. As long as you see the lock there, you keep moving. And yes, sometimes it takes a while. You know, I can do bond now. That's how you do it. Okay. He's done super awakening. Notice it was only 3,000, but I got 5,000. So now instead of super awakening here for the next one, you find out who your next one is. For me, it would be this Queen of Explosion, Gilia. She's max level. So when I get to her next, I'm going to fully awaken her. I actually got one more set of Super Awakenings coins. I got one more run. So I'm actually going to do this probably later. Actually, you know what I'll do? This is a good idea. Just to show you guys how it works. Okay. Now, if you got the same characters I have, but you're slightly weaker, you can use attack food on this, okay? But this is the team I use for straight up just doing this part. I will show the other team as well. I'll do that real quick. Like, your team is probably not as strong as mine, so if I was weaker, I would be doing this, or I would be doing 3 AoEs. I would be doing King's card here, I'd be doing Escanor's AoE. If I didn't have a double of Escanor, I would use Bond. See, I got a chest there, so literally I would just click auto repeat. That way I don't have to worry about going again. Do this, 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 and it's over. It doesn't matter what third card you use. If your if your strength is somewhat decent on your Escanor, it won't matter. Okay. but Wild Old Man. Okay. Um, I'm not that strong. I don't have those characters. That's okay. That's when you use this team. Okay. Just make sure your make sure your red Sariel's on King. Have King with your best tag crit gear. Okay. And it's literally this. This one you have the manual, but I have the wrong backline. Huh. That's my mistake right there. Let me forfeit because I screwed up. I didn't have a lane in the back. Where is she? Oh, it's Liz, the goddess. Yeah, when you use Ellie uses skill and damage, just additional damage equal to 40% of the enemy's HP. That's why I use her. Sorry. My mistake. It's been so long. Alright, let's try this again. One, two, three. And so you notice there's huge difference in damage. Okay, no chests. Forfeit battle. That's why you do this on a weekend, guys. Okay? That's why you do this on a weekend, because the stamina is 22 instead of 55. So, or 27 instead of 55. I'm doing it just for explanation purposes. So, but as you can see, this is, for the most part, any king. Like, I was doing this with king before I got his holy relic. So, okay, so we got a chest. Great. Click auto repeat on. Keep going. Now they kind of mess with me here, but it's okay. So you disable, you do this, and you do this. All right, so it's not 2 turns, it's 2.5 turns, and this is the reason why. Just counter, 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 and it's dead. Okay, this is the team you use if you do not have the other team that I use where you can do it in 2 turns. This is the team you use. If you don't have the Liz, then you're in trouble. Okay, but if you have the Liz, the red Liz, which I believe everybody should have this Liz, unless you're just starting out, that's the Liz you should have. And that's how you work on your box, guys. I was asked to elaborate a little more, and like I said, I'll literally just, for this, this is what you want to do. Like, if you don't get a chest off this first round, you leave, you come back until you get a chest. That way you're guaranteed. Okay, so I got a chest. Click auto repeat. That way you don't have to worry too much about it not coming back. Right? And literally just, this is it. Yeah, because you really can't be too picky on the first round chest because of the time constraints, because you're trying to get 12 done in 20 minutes, right? But when you get the silvers and the golds, you're having the, as long as you get like 3 of them with 3 or 4 to pop, you're gonna make out like a bandit. So literally, I unclick the auto because speed is not on your side. If I was like, when I first used this team and it was a little bit weaker, I would use 3 attack cards. My Escanor is strong enough to do that. Therefore I can do that. But even if your Escanor isn't strong enough, don't sweat it. Just do the 3, like do AoE King, AoE Escanor, AoE Bond with with her in the with Liz in the back. It shouldn't be a problem. You should be one-shotting turn 1, and that way you just keep going. I said this way you'll get between 27 to 30, which is what you need. We can use this one, just get out of the way. No chests, forfeit the battle, go back in. You want to do that. And you, like I said, that's why you want to try to be fast on this stage, because you got to get 12 in 30 minutes. Like me showing you guys about the other team and all that, going back and forth, wasting that time. You want to dedicate the full half hour to this. Sometimes Netmarble sucks. I'm going to tell you all right now. Sometimes Netmarble sucks and you are stuck with having it. I've literally resetting it, have gone to the last reset on the last one and had to push it through because I was not getting chests. It does happen. But to maximize your coins, you want to do it this way. This is strictly just to maximize your coins. And you want to click where you can to speed this up, because you do want to and like I said, normally it would be 1, 2, and I would click right here. I would just click the bond if I needed a third card, which at the beginning you will. A lot of counts are not as strong as mine. There are accounts that are way stronger than mine, but there's accounts that are not as strong as mine, and that's what you got to do is triple AOE. Then, but as you saw, like when I was showing the video for earlier in the video with Arthur, he's a level 90 with HP defense gear. If you have him with attack gear or attack crit gear, he'll do way more damage. So, it and it'll be after a while you'll tend to see when you're gonna get coins, a chest. Like I'm probably not gonna get a chest this time. No chest. Weird how that happens. It's almost like you can predict the RNG. I will probably get a chest this time. After you've been doing this stage for a while, you'll know how your RNG is. Your random. But yeah, guys, if you got hourglasses saved up and you're worried because you're struggling on this part, if you have Red Liz, you can do it. It's not If you're struggling, there are other ways to do it. So, I mean, you can have that fast team, like you could have my fast team, the turn team, or you can have the 2.5 turn team. I mean, 2.5 turn is not that bad at all. And I was actually doing that team at like 10 million, the counter team. As long as you have that one Escanor card for right here, um, you should win every time. Yeah, because Bond's card damage is crap. You're just using him for the attack boost here and the AoE if you need it. Right now, I no longer need his attack card, so I'm just using his 15%. Oh, and then see what happens when you do stupid stuff like that? Watch. We got a chest, and we keep going. We are going to maximize card draw here. Because we are in desperate need of Escanor cards here. Since I wasn't paying attention and screwed up. I did get an Escanor card. That's good. Oh, sorry. My friend and I were discussing. Oh, my battle arena team. Yeah, we were discussing one of my battle arena teams. A lot of people didn't agree with the team I used. I used it. I was trying to rush, and I really couldn't think of any other better unit at the time that I had leveled, ready to go with all the bells and whistles to. Yeah, and if you're forfeiting, you want to try to forfeit as quick as possible. You don't want to get stuck in the. We still got three. I'm very fortunate right now. I still got 12 minutes to go. Like I said, there are some times where you'll be doing this have to back out every single time, guys, and barely make the quota. It will happen. Fortunately, it's not a whole heck of a lot we can do about it. Yeah, because let's say you guys decide not to go for a chest, right? On the first round, that's 12 chests you're losing. So, you know, if you get unfortunate enough, excuse me, if you get unfortunate enough to not get a chest on the first round, that's 12 Super Awakening coins you're losing. So you want to make sure you get that chest the first round. 12 to potentially 36. We all know better, but 12 to potentially 36. Oh, thank God I stopped that. I had a feeling I wasn't going to get it that time. Wow. I was wrong, and on top of that's gold chest too. So, dang. Sometimes I can be extremely happy that I'm wrong. I thought that turn I was not getting a chest. Thought the RNG was repeating. All right, got one more left to go, guys. Like I said, it does take a while. I apologize for extending the video. I just figured it'd be easier to show you. Show you the best two teams there are for that. And with this, once you start, you've got to go because you'll lose your timer. It's not like the other one where it's a 24-hour timer. It is unfortunately a 30-minute timer to get the 12 runs in. All right, guys, I'll show you a little bit more Super Awakening. Like I said, I apologize for extending the video more than I wanted to. But I did want to show the best way for that to be done. Okay, so another gold one. Nice, very nice. Very nice. Alrighty. So, as you guys saw, I was completely out of Super Awakening coins. And, I believe we were here, right? Gila? Yep. That was 35 coins for that run. Alright, we're at 40,304. 5,000 up just from the 2 Super Awakenings, right? So this is the only one I'm really been holding back on. Well, I don't have enough, so I will do more later. But anyways, guys, that's the gist for Super Awakenings, right? Get the ones that you can max out. Get them first. Save these guys for later, unless you're absolutely using the character for something extremely important, guild boss, or like I broke down and I broke down and did useless, in my opinion. That's what I call them, useless. I got him fully super awakened and whatnot. 59,000 combat class in rare gear. So add another 10,000 combat class with UR gear, and that's where he'd be sitting at right now. So yeah, that's what I want to go through on Super Awakenings and whatnot, guys. If there are any more questions, please leave me a chat, or please leave me a message, and I'll get back to you. All right, have a great day, guys. Talk to you later.